What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jay Ridge here to talk some NBA prop plays over on Prizepicks for Sunday, January 22nd. Unfortunately, yesterday, Scotty Barnes could not get it done for us because Precious Achiuwa is the Scotty killer for some people who do bet on the Raptors. Unfortunately, we had OG get hurt, and Precious played a lot of minutes, and that dude grabs every rebound he can, pretty much killing Scotty's plays. Precious took more shots than Scotty, he got more rebounds. Throwing that one out. Ridiculous. Fred didn't play. Precious into the starting lineup. Siakam still smashed. Ayton didn't play. So not terrible overall. Some really unfortunate outcomes for us. Still love Scotty going forward, but man, Precious really killed him. But I found a couple plays I do like today, so let's dive into it right now. For all the high-flying action, take a step back and relax. It's time to count that money, the NBA props. No look any further. You know what time it is. Presented by Prizepicks, NBA props. Let's
count that money, man.
All right, so we're in the model here. Looking at some of the data, there are two plays from Brooklyn that I do like. It is Nick Claxton over his blocks and steals. I mean, every day we say the same thing, whether you want to go the fantasy score or the blocks and steals. He's had 4 more blocks and steals in each of his last 5 games. I believe that streak even extends beyond that. So, again, against Golden State, a team that primarily runs fairly small, we probably see more of their starting lineup in the game today against Brooklyn. But I do believe it's a pretty good matchup for Claxton, who, if the guys do decide to drive, he's probably going to be in a good spot to block them, whether it's Looney, Draymond, whoever. The only way they're not going to get blocked is if they don't come into the paint, but at some point they're going to have to because Brooklyn will force them to come inside a little bit, and Nick Claxton will be waiting for them to get blocks and steals. Pretty good edge on that play. And then as well, Kyrie Irving getting assists. That has also hit in 5 of the last 5 games. Kyrie's had to facilitate more with Kevin Durant being out. Now, he did score a lot in the last game, but he still needs to get those assists. Ben Simmons, a little hit or miss from game to game, but Kyrie has been pretty consistent. As you can see, minus 130 on the books, 53% to hit. As well, the matchup is pretty good. They're ranked 26th in the league at allowing assists to opposing point guards, 8.6 per game, and Kyrie has been averaging 6.2 over his last 5 games, so it is a pretty good spot for Kyrie. I think he can get it done in this matchup with a pretty solid edge to the over. Now, I am looking at a pretty interesting underplay in Ja Morant for his 3-pointers. I actually did bet this a few days ago, and it did hit. The problem is he's playing Phoenix, and last time he played Phoenix, only 3 games ago, he hit 5 3-pointers. Yeah, I think all bookmakers are probably like, that's probably not going to happen again with their minus 135 to the under for Ja Morant. Phoenix is also heavily undermanned. I think Ayton will play in this game. He didn't play in the last game against Indiana, but I think he will play in this one. And even still, I mean, Memphis is playing like one of the best teams in the NBA. They probably run away with this one. I don't think Ja's going to have to hit 5 threes. I don't think he's going to have to hit 2 threes. So if you do like it, I think it's a pretty good play. And obviously the bookmakers agree. They don't think he's got a very good chance of going over in this one. Like I said, 5 threes against Phoenix for Ja Morant, probably not going to happen again. If it does, I'll be shocked. But, I mean, the bookmakers are telling us probably not going to happen again. You should probably take the under because more often than not, when you take Ja's under threes, it has been hitting quite a bit. And then getting into LeBron James, his assist number under 7.5. Bookmakers also think he's going to go under for this one. It's the 3rd toughest matchup in Portland. You know, who's he going to see on defense? A bit of Nurkic, bit of Jeremy Grant, but they don't allow a ton of assists to opposing power forwards. Now, you know, LeBron ain't really a power forward. He's like a small forward / point guard / facilitator, but Russell Westbrook has been getting a ton of assists, and that offense has been okay, but I think LeBron will have to do more scoring in this one, and that's why bookmakers are projecting him to go under. We haven't projected for, you know, right around that number. I wouldn't be surprised if he did go under, though, and I'd be willing to trust the bookmakers on this one. That's just kind of how I see it. I think that all these games could be very high totals. You see the possession numbers are very high. But again, you know, you talk about Brooklyn, Golden State. We'll see who plays for Golden State. I think everybody plays, but you never know with them. Same thing on the Brooklyn side. Maybe they don't play everybody and that game turns into a shit show. We have Ja Morant probably going to run away with Phoenix. Maybe he plays 30 minutes if he's lucky. I think Memphis should win that game pretty handily against an undermanned Phoenix team. And then LeBron against Portland, probably a really high-scoring game. I'm sure everyone will be on Simons' threes or on Lillard's threes. Lots of things could go wrong, but LeBron will probably have to score a lot in this one and do a little bit less in the assist department. Leave that to Russell Westbrook and some of the other guards. But that's just how I see it. That's what we're betting today. That's what we're looking at. And as always, make sure you use our promo code WAKEUP over on Prizepicks if you are a new depositor to get that 100% match up to $100. Make sure to drop us a like and subscribe to future content. Let us know what you're playing in the comments. And if you tail, give Prizepicks hell. And if we fail, do not bail. We'll be back tomorrow with more NBA picks and bets. I'll see you guys later. I'm out. Peace.